Let's sell some acetates, baby. No, I'm just Yo, what's going on, man? Yo, it's been a minute. You know what I mean? What's going on? Let me just hit the intro, man. That was just like got my man choking over here. Yo, it feels so good to be back. Yo, it's been a minute. It's been like 3 weeks, right? 3 weeks.
Yeah, man. Well, we were gone for 2 weeks. You know, we had the Terrificon, and then you were on vacation. But obviously, C2E2 happened at the same time. Not that we were there, but yeah, it's good to be back. Talk some positive things. I'm sick of hearing about this acetate stuff. Like positive. We talk about books here, reading books. You know.
Yo, and talk about reading books.
Things that apparently only about 250 to 350 people do anymore, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, I still read. Sometimes I be flaking sometimes with some books, but I read one book. I tried to read The Closet because I know Issue 3 came out like last week, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't read it. I kind of read like half, like the first page or whatever. I ain't finished that, but I did read Predator that dropped this week, and dude, I liked it.
Okay, I did not read Predator, but no, I did not read it. But back to The Closet for a second. I'm kind of confused because I thought that was a 3-book series, and I don't know if it is because it ends like kind of abruptly. I'm like, wait, I thought this was only a 3-book series.
Or are they doing like Nottingham? Are they taking a break?
I don't know. I thought it was original. Maybe I'll
get the Quattro on the phone. Don't worry, I'll call him.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, man, I am your guy Joker, man. I am here with Josh, man, and welcome to CBSI's Friday FOC with East Meets West. So yeah, man, let's get back in rotation with this, man. So do your stick there, bro.
Yeah. Hang on, let me get my calendar up here because I don't remember the date.
It's the 14th?
The 14th and the 15th. Yeah. Sunday. I've forgotten how to do this. Sunday, the 14th for DC and Scout and Vault. And Monday, the 15th for Marvel and all of their independents. And go over to CBSI and check out all the articles and links to videos. A lot of obviously interesting stuff going on right now. But again, let's get back to the positive stuff.
Let's go. All right. Start off with
We're not starting off with a Spawn book.
Oh.
How about Spawn. That, huh?
Okay. What? No Spawn. Okay. I'm a little disappointed because I like to see
no. I'm not saying we don't have Spawn on this.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying we're not.
You switched it up. That's what you say, guys.
Well, no. I mean, oh my God. E comes before S. So. So we got 8 Billion Genies, number 1, 2, and 3, all third prints. Go ahead.
Have you read this?
No.
You do. I think you will like this. You should give it a read, man. It's pretty good. I've read the first 3 issues. It's good, man. It's pretty good.
I have it. I flipped through the first one, and I'm like...
Art is not so dead, so like you need to get kind of used to it because that's what you're going with.
Yeah. Isn't it kind of wordy, though, too? Or maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I mean, no, not really wordy. It's normal. It's just like a normal comic. But yeah, I read issue 1, 2, and 3. Damn, they all go into third printing.
Yeah, yeah, right. And I think even from what I told, like the second printings, I think went for money. Maybe I'm wrong. At least of issue 1, I think.
Okay. I missed the boat on those. I missed the boat on the first printing. The people watching the FOC show a couple months ago, left in the comments, this is a good book. Y'all should read it. Whatever. I give it a chance. I took the recommendations from the people in the comments, and I enjoyed it. And so far, I think this book has been optioned, if I'm not mistaken. Even though that doesn't really matter, But I think it's been optioned. The concept is pretty dope. I enjoy it. The art I was kind of shaky about too, because when I first saw it, I was like, but I kind of got used to it, But cool. Okay, 4 second printing. Okay.
Yeah.
I think issue 4 just came out this week, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And a lot of the second printings for all the issues came out this week too. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. The second issues for maybe 2 and 3 came out this week also.
Okay, second printings for okay. Yeah, I mean makes sense. Makes sense.
I think. I can't remember.
I can't speak about issue 4 because I haven't read it. You know, I only read one book this week. I'll read it. You know, sometime this week, and I'll let you guys know.
Sweet Paprika number 12. This is the final issue. I just put it on here to show some love to America Andolfo. She was at Terrificon. I was going to get issues 1 through 10 signed by her on the last day, except Nick got sick and had to leave early and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, you've been following this. Well, you've been showing it on FOC on the FOC show for since issue 1. Really, America Andolfo is a dope artist. You know, and she writes, right?
Yeah, I really like this story. This is totally not a Josh story, but I loved it. It's a perfect story, I think, to pick up in a trade if you haven't read it. Obviously, no reason to pick up the 12th issue, but like, you know, it was a good story. I really, really liked it. I hope she does a second one. I really do.
Okay, cool.
And Spawn 333.
There we go. Enough said. Art amazing. The Barbary cover is dope, but that listen. I'm not gonna say it's repetitive, but a lot of these black and white Spawn covers look a little similar.
Very, yes.
You know, but nonetheless, still dope. Martina's dope artist, so cool. I like it.
Berserker number 10, a series that God just needs to end. I mean,
I don't even know how it got this long, bro. Like the last 10 issues, I really don't know.
Well, it only goes to 12, so we're almost there. But I feel like this has been going on for like 2 years.
I mean, my whole thing. I've read the first few issues. I was on board. I enjoyed it. Only thing that I kept on saying about this book is that it just the story wise, I thought it was well written. It wasn't wonky. It wasn't all that. It does flashbacks. You're living too much in the past. You're bringing that. If you're gonna do that, then just start in the past and just let that be present. You know what I mean? But all these flashbacks and all that stuff, it was just annoying to me, and I wasn't feeling it. But you know, if y'all guys liked it, then you know it's cool. You know, Art Inside is pretty dope too. So cool. Kevin Eastman.
Yes, but again, these guys with the 3 covers with the same cover, you got you got the regular, and then you got the foil. You got the variant, you got the foil. Then you've got the virgin probably foil, and I don't know if one of these is probably a trade dress that they just didn't show it yet. And then you got the black and white virgin foil probably. Guys, come on, enough.
Yeah.
Enough.
Yeah, I agree.
Grimm number 2, 3rd print. So, I talked to Stephanie Phillips at Terrificon.
Nice. Okay, so what's up?
Yep.
What's the scoop?
The scoop. First of all, so let's go off on a tangent for a little bit, if we may. You know, even if we go a little long this show, which this show will be a little long because there is quite a few books, and we've been missing the past 2 weeks, so I
know, y'all miss us out there, so fuck it,
So it was actually so I was going over there, and then Erod came over with me, and he ended up buying something from her and getting it signed as well, and actually getting them graded. So I got a 1, 2, and 3 signed by her. She was really nice. The funny thing is her handler, right? In a way, kind of looked like her.
Okay.
So much so where her handler had a sticky on her laptop, on the open part of her laptop, that said, "I am not Steph." Because I think I know too many people were confusing her. At one point, I even thought it may be her because I'm like, wait a minute. I thought Stephanie Phillips has like short hair. I'm like, but maybe she grew her hair out. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, maybe
like she could be playing a trick or some shit.
Yeah, like because Stephanie Phillips has her nose pierced, and both these girls have this like the same nose piercing. So anyway, So I was talking to her, or we were talking to Stephanie when she got there. First of all, her and Mirka Andolfo had no line ever, really, at any point. Mirka Andolfo did, I guess, a little bit. Stephanie Phillips, nobody.
Yeah, this is what happens when these up and coming artists and writers just no, they're not known like that. But
But
Grimm is out.
dude, I couldn't believe with how successful Grimm is that like she didn't have. I mean, I just walked right up to her, talking to her for like 10, 15 minutes. Anyway, I asked her, what did we ask her? I asked her if she thought that the book would be as successful as it was. Obviously, she said no. Even if she thought yes, I doubt she would say yes. And I asked her, I'm like, how long is this going for? Is this just a short series? Like, she's like, nope. She's like, we've got the next 15 issues all planned out. I'm trying to remember what the heck else she said. Did she say?
I mean, obviously, she's not going to give you anything that's in the book.
Oh, I asked her if that was death at the end of issue 3. She said, I will not say if that is or not. So obviously that is.
Yeah.
What else did she say? Oh, you know what's funny? When we were standing there, right? This dude from Dynamite comes over and he's like, hey, I'm so-and-so from Dynamite, and I'd really like to talk to you about doing a cut. Oh, like literally interrupts us and says, hey, I'm so-and-so from Dynamite.
One of the Red Zodiac?
What?
One of the Red Zodiac?
Dude, here's the fight. He goes, I'm so-and-so from Dynamite. When you get a chance, I'd really like to talk to you about you doing a cover for us. She goes, I'm a writer.
Oh, got him.
Yeah. She's like, she's like, if you want to talk about me writing a book for you, we can talk. She's like, I don't think you want me drawing anything for you though.
Well, first bad impression. You know what I
mean? Yeah.
Shit, man.
I really wish I remember what else she said. There were some other things that I wanted to talk about that now I can't remember.
I mean, it's good to know. I mean, hopefully you do remember while we're talking or whatever. If not, it's fine.
Issue what she did say. So I don't know if this has been out there anyway. She did say that issue 1 is going to a 5th print. She did say that.
I mean, I'm not surprised with all these 5th printings and stuff like that from Boom Studios. That's nothing to do with her. That's just Boom Studios doing their thing or whatever. But this is issue 2, right? Issue 2 right here. We got our first appearance in this one. I forgot. Was it Death? Right? Not Death, right? On issue 2, was it?
No, Death was issue 3.
Issue 3. All right, never mind.
Or we think.
Yeah, we think. But yeah, man, it just it's good to know that we're going. She's already 15 issues more than what we've seen so far. What is it? That's 18 issues, I think.
Or maybe she said she had the first 15 issues laid out. That may be what she said.
That makes sense. But she was surprised that this book was successful as it is. I mean, it's just a hitter. It's just a home run, bro. This is a good story. I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying it because my man met her, all that stuff. But it was a really good read. Give it a try, guys. 3rd printing now. Just cop the 3rd printing if you haven't copped the 1st, 2nd printing. Of issue 1, 2, and 3, guys. All good stories. I mean, it's one well written. Art is dope. Covers are dope. Except for the frizzins, I'm not really feeling some of those frizzins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But other covers are awesome, man. I like the Jay Lee cover. I forgot what was that. Issue 1, right?
1, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, cool that you met her. Talked to her, chatted up, and got to see that Dynamite moment.
Yeah. And she also said this is almost as successful, or I don't know if she said the word successful. She said this has done almost as well for her as Harley. And I'm like, really? I didn't say anything to her, but I was in my head. I'm like, really? I'm like, I heard that Harley run isn't very good, but like obviously it's still Harley Quinn. But
it got me doing something. I mean, obviously Harley Quinn has a big fan base, right? So it's I haven't read Harley since the New 52.
So I shouldn't say that because I'm not reading it, and I keep forgetting that the Harley that I was reading was the Future State Harley, which is not this. But did she write Future State Harley? Anyway, we're getting off on a tangent.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something is Killing Children, number 25, 2nd print. Haven't seen Something Is Killing the Children go to a second print in a while.
Is something key happening in this shit?
Well, it's the 25th anniversary or 20th issue, milestone issue. It was an oversized issue a little bit. I'm not reading it, so
Yeah, you're right. You're not reading. I'm not reading it either. So
I don't know. I just don't know why. Like, I can never get caught up on this book. I just can't.
Yeah, I know, and I heard all the time. Read to get the trades, great, and it is. I started reading it, good.
Yeah, it's great.
I just couldn't stick with it. I couldn't follow up because other things happen, you know. So,
Batman 127. Did you read 126?
126 dropped this week.
Last week.
Refresh my memory. Go ahead.
I need to refresh my memory about what happened.
Yeah.
He fights. Oh, so Failsafe comes out. Failsafe is kind of cool, even though it's not gonna last. Like, just
yes, I read it. Yes. Go ahead.
Like, from what I remember, Failsafe in certain ways is kind of like Taskmaster, where it like analyzes everybody and adjusts to them like on the fly.
Like Deathstroke too. Yeah.
So what the heck happens in this? I'm trying to remember, dude. I'll tell you what. The backup story, to me, with Catwoman is better than the main story. Oh, that's right. And then he goes in. Remember, he goes into the cave, and then he comes out at.
Oh yes. Yeah. Planet. What is it? X Batman or what are the cases?
Zurin R. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. That the way it ended. Yeah. I'm interested, man. I definitely want to pick up issue 127 because, listen, man. Chip Zdarsky so far has not let down the first two issues that he's been on Batman.
The backup story is it's so intriguing to me with Penguin or Catwoman, and then the Penguins being dead and the Penguins' kids, and they're trying to, I don't know. I like the backup story, believe it or not.
Yeah, and honestly speaking, those are first appearances right there. Those characters. I think it started at 125, right? If I'm not mistaken, with those characters. But like I said, man, Zdarsky killing it. Jorge Jimenez killing it. Interiors, covers, variants are dope. Obviously still going with the Jock foil. Jock, my man, I love Jock. You know what I mean? But I just feel like that foil shit is just
all played out, man. Get rid of it. Stop. Stop now.
Dope cover though. Dope cover.
Yeah, it is dope, but like, it's not one of these Jock covers has been like, wow.
Yeah, that's DC for you. All these covers, dope. Delato, dope. Alex Garner, dope. The Steven, I don't even know how to pronounce the last name. Segovia.
Yeah,
dope. The 8 cover, those just menacing and crazy, bro. I like it.
Mm-hmm. I like the Ian Huckley one.
Oh yeah, Ian Huckley's cover's dope too.
Batman Beyond Neo year number 6. What a disappointment this series was. I mean, really, it really was. The last issue 5, I'm like, what is going on in this freaking book? Like, I get it, but like at the same time, it's like just not a good story. I'm sorry, it's just not. Whatever this character, this Gestalt character is, this like 3 robotic and being thing that is taken over these 3 women, I think, that is helping Terry now create a suit because the whole city is interwoven into everything, and the villain's sword is kind of like an Agent Smith type character where that it can literally be anybody. Mm-hmm. And they make him a new suit that isn't as high tech, so it's like he's going back to just relying on being on detective skills or Batman's original skills, which sounds like dope when I say it like that.
Yeah.
It's just not written well.
I mean, at least, you know what? I'm going to give this right now. Batman Beyond's being written well by Sean Murphy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That shit is killer. But we're not talking about that book right now. We're talking about this. And you've been saying it's been you had a little hope because it was the first couple of issues, you know.
No, issue 3 was really good. Yeah.
But it's just sad to see Batman Beyond not being utilized in its own title book, you know, really well, you know. So
Batman Nightwatch #1. This is a 5-part series. After a massive breakout at Arkham Asylum, Batman and his team are on a mission to bring all the escapees back. First on the list is Clayface. Using social media, Batgirl taps into an informal network to track the villain throughout the city. This inspires Penny One to create a more organized network of informants and spies called Nightwatch. You know, something just clicked in my mind, and I never thought I would say this. Right now, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit sick of Barbara Gordon.
really?
I can't even believe I'm saying that. Yeah, I feel like she is everywhere right now. Like it's.
But why not sick of Batman? Batman is everywhere.
Yes, but honestly, I feel like she's more everywhere than Batman. Because
I mean, I like her in the Nightwing story.
I do too. Look, I like her in Nightwing. I like her in Batgirls. I like her in Batman. I like her my problem with it is there is no way she can be doing all at one. Like it's starting to kind of break a bit of their own kind of reality for me. I understand we're dealing with comic books here, guys.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, with this book here, who's writing this?
Jay Torres.
Okay.
Or Tori.
That's
got to be a new writer.
This gives me Batman Adventures vibe.
Yeah, me too.
But just modern, you know. Art from the cover, from what I've seen, I'm assuming Marcelo's the interior, too.
Eric Owen and Marcello Di Chiara.
Yeah, basically the cover artist here. You know, I like the art. I think it's cool. You know, let's see how Mr. Torres or Mrs. Torres, I don't know which one it is. Excuse us. Does writing the stories. Batman Nightwatch. Sounds pretty cool from the synopsis you read.
I mean, you're right. I mean, the Batmobile looks just like, you know, from
the Adventures.
Yeah. Black Adam, the Justice Society Files, Atom Smasher #1. I put this up here for nothing more than for the covers.
Yeah. And also Black Adam's coming out too, so you know we're trying to keep you up to date. So when the movie comes, you're familiar with these characters. You know, yeah, I like the Car Andrew cover. That photo cover is pretty dope, but the Car Andrew's, you know, is just crazy. You know, Car Andrew's an amazing artist.
Dude, I remember when I first saw this, I'm like, wow, this art is so good. It almost looks like it's real. And then I'm like, oh, it's a photo cover.
They kind of look like Deadpool a little bit, though, too. Right?
Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths #4. I don't know why. Maybe I did know this, or maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'm like, was it always called Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths? I thought it was just called Dark Crisis. I don't ever remember it saying on Infinite Earths.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I don't know.
I'm not reading it, so
I have no idea what's going on with this book. Didn't read it either.
I'm telling you though, between this and then what I'm assuming is probably next. No, it's not. Here, you know what? Let's do this. Let's talk about this.
We could come back to it. Want to talk about this?
Yeah, we're gonna skip this one. We're gonna skip this one. We're gonna skip this one. We're gonna skip this one, and we're gonna go to this one for a minute. So we're gonna talk about Crisis on Infinite Earths, and we're gonna talk about Flashpoint Beyond. Look, I think I've said this before. Don't be surprised, from what I've heard, that they are gonna reset the DC universe again. And
you mentioned that,
and obviously it kind of makes sense. I mean, they did it after what? After Infinite Earths, Crisis on Infinite Earths. Originally,
not to change the subject, but that 1 in 25 is dope. With Captain Cold.
Yeah. It is. I feel like that 1 in 50. Didn't they already do that? I feel like they've done that cover before. Anyway,
but yeah, going back to what you were saying. You know what, man? With these reboots, I mean, I'm so fucking sick and tired. The Basic Spider-Man is #1 case in point right now. Rebooting how many times or how many volumes already?
6.
I'm not down with the reboot. Let it just play out. Legacy numbers, you know, just don't. As long as you don't touch Batman or Superman or Wonder Woman.
Well, that's what I heard. It's not going to be. I heard it's not going to be the main ones. But okay, what I'm starting to think between that and Flashpoint Beyond. Are you reading Flashpoint Beyond?
No, I am not.
So I have this feeling that the kid in this book, who is Two-Face's son,
Okay.
or Harvey Dent's son, I should say, because Two-Face is Gilda in this, right? He's being trained almost as a Robin by Penguin or by Oswald, who is Thomas Wayne's butler in this. I feel like these two are coming forward into and think about it for a minute. Penguin is now dead in Batman.
Yeah.
There is no Alfred in Batman.
I see where you're going with.
I feel like they're going to bring them into this. I really do. I feel like we're going to get another Robin. I feel like we're going to get Penguin as the new Alfred. I feel like they're going to bring both Gilda, Two-Face in, and they're going to bring what's her face.
So this is all tying up in the long play. That's what you're saying.
I think so. I that's where I can see it going.
Kind of makes sense where you're coming from. I wouldn't be mad at that. If there's a new Robin, and it's Two-Face son from what is it? Earth 2, right?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I like the concept. I like that. If it ties up, I'm down with that. If they tie everything together without Infinite Crisis and all that stuff. But yeah, man, that Captain Cold cover is calling me, bro. I don't know how, but I needs that book, bro. I don't know. Whatever.
Here, let's jump back.
Go back, yeah.
Okay, so we go to Dark Knights of Steel, Tales from the Three Kingdoms, #1. This is a one-shot. I feel like this book is, or the main book, it's taken some serious time off.
This is one I kind of forgot about, but it was dope.
Like too long now in between the last issue, like way too long. Yeah. So the Elk Kingdom has been ruled with integrity and honesty for generations by families from the Waynes to the Elves. The future of the kingdom lies within its three heirs and the challenge they will face. But what really prepared them for their tumultuous future? What stories define Bruce, Zala, and Kal-El? Learn these tales and more from international best-selling writers Tom Taylor, Jay Kristoff, and C.S. Pacat. So, 3 stories. I'll pick it up. I'll check it out.
Yeah, the Dark Knights, of Steel. I was down with it for the first issue or first 2 issues. I forgot what I read. I gotta go back. But if this is a one shot and Tales of the Three Kingdoms, I'm interested to see what the fuck they talking about. I'm taking it that Tom Taylor is not writing these one-offs.
He is writing one.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I like these covers too. Dan Mora, I'm a big fan of. Jay Anacleto is pretty good too. I'm familiar with them, and I didn't even know how to pronounce that one, but I'm familiar with
Ejikuri.
I'm familiar with that too. But Neil Googe, not familiar with Neil Googe. I don't know.
DC versus vampires. This story to me has just gone off the rails. I mean, just gone way off the. I don't even know what this is about anymore. I read issue 8. I'm like, whatever, or issue 7, whatever the last one was that came out. I'm just like, whatever at this point. It's just so I don't know where they're going. Like the thing is, I know they've got Tiny on here, but like again, is he really the main writer behind this? I really don't think so. It just feels way too disjointed to be his. I'm sure it's his idea, but there's no way he's writing this. I don't buy that at all.
Yeah, he's busy writing in the closet, bro. Don't worry. We go back. I like Gillian March's cover right here. Gives me the vibe of what was the Gotham Knights or Gotham Girls? What is it? The Sirens. Gotham Sirens. I like it. Kind of gives me the vibe of that where he was drawn back then. Those covers. I'm a big fan of Gillian March. That's what I have to say.
That doesn't even look like his art, really.
Doesn't? Kind of does. Like the colors kind of give me the vibe.
Part of it, but like maybe like down here, but not up here.
Maybe okay. All right.
DCeased War of the Undead Gods. What the hell? I definitely capitalized that C when I wrote it. That's so weird that didn't end up capitalized. I know I capitalized it when I wrote it because I'm like, don't forget to capitalize it.
Yeah.
We haven't read this. I feel like every time this comes up, we need to like drag BLC into this. And
come on.
Oh, he don't read.
He don't read. The meow meow don't read. But listen, I'm digging those X-Men homage covers, man. Dumb shits is dope. I like it. Keep making them. I'm enjoying them. I like how they got the DC corner box, like the Marvel corner box.
I get it, but they've been doing too much of these X-Men homages lately. Way too many.
I like it. You know why? I like it because they only got one story, one book, which is the DCeased book that they're doing. It's not like they're doing throughout all DCs. You see it on a Robin, you see it on a Nightwing. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you're sticking with this one DCeased storyline, you're doing that shit, then it's fine with me. Matina dope.
Mm-hmm.
Sick. Oh damn. Okay. This art germ looking like 1 in 50. Sun Kumanaki.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. I'm feeling it. Damn. Baddie too. All right. Nice.
Detective Comics 1062 second print. Don't know why we need a foil, guys. Also, Detective Comics. When's the last time that's gone to a second print?
Yeah, you're right. I don't remember.
Great book though.
Yeah, I've read. What is it? 1061. The one with
No, 1062.
Oh, okay. Then excuse me. 1062. Ram V. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed the main title. I love the aspect of dark. To me, when it comes to Detective Comics, Batman's more darker. You know, it gets more detective-y and all that stuff. The fucking second story though, that Jim Gordon story, I hated it. Didn't like it. I felt it was pointless, bro. Maybe it comes to tie later down the line in Detective Comics, but I'm not feeling it.
I didn't like it. I was like, nope.
Yeah. Give me flashbacks of the Joker book.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What else we got?
Harley Quinn 30th anniversary special. A lot of covers on this. I'll tell you this. They did me a huge favor on this book I'll show you in a minute, because while I love just about every single cover, I don't know if I'm going to get one issue of this.
Yo, I was excited to see J. Scott Campbell do Harley. Now that I see it, I'm like,
yeah, not his best work.
Nah, not at all.
I'll tell you, the ones that I like the most, I think it's kind of neat. No. Okay. No, because originally when I saw this, there's a 1 in 50 foil.
Yeah.
But it's so less special because there's this one. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool. It's really awesome. I like how Batgirl's tied up right here.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool. The Amanda Connor one, we'll get to it at the end of why this is cool.
All right.
The Bruce Timm one, awesome. I don't like how there's no background, though, but it is, classic Harley. The Lee Bermejo one, this thing is hideous. I mean, this is the problem that I have with Bermejo. I feel like he's a great artist. He really is. But there's something with his colors that makes it always looks like they were just in a sauna and they're melting. You know what I mean? Like they're made out of like wax or something.
I guess his version of Harley's just not. Yeah, because every artist do their own style. Right?
The other thing is these two figures right here, they don't even look like they belong, like they were drawn by him.
Maybe it wasn't. I really like out of these four that even though there's a white background, that Bruce Timm is just classic, clean. Kind of reminds me of a playing card, like the Joker card.
Oh, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
I'm digging it. So that if I was to get the variant, it would be the Art Germ and the Bruce Timm one.
Like again, I like the Adam Hughes one, but again, I liked it when it was a 1 in 100. And then look at this Amanda Connor 1 in 25. See, like with the cake,
with the dynamite.
and then it blows up. I like that. I think that's cool. I think that's clever.
Yeah, that is dope. I see.
Yeah.
That, I could dig that. I could dig that. That the same artist does the A cover and do the incentive, but just do the incentive different. That's it.
And I like that they didn't do this just as a regular variant. I like that.
That was very thoughtful. I like that. That's a good idea. But the foil 1 in 50, like you talked about, you know what? I'm still getting these covers. I'm getting the regular cover. I'm not getting the incentives.
Remember, this is a $10 book.
Oh, it's a $10 book. Oh, I gotta pick and choose. I'm not doing it. I'm not going crazy.
With me, it's not even so much about the money. It's about these books take up so much room.
Yo, dude, it is about the money for me because I'm looking at this. I want 3 covers, but I'm not getting 3 covers. That's $30 right there.
Okay. So yeah, it is about the money, I guess, a little bit. It's not that big of a deal, but I get it. Like if I really want, I would get this one. 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 And I wouldn't get. I like this one, but I wouldn't get it. I would get this one. I would get this one.
I honestly I don't think these incentives is gonna do anything. It's an anniversary special. Is it? What anniversary special does good?
The thing is, I don't even know exactly what they are doing. Are these oversized extravaganza? Blah blah blah. Blah. That's right. Harley turns 30 with her killer lineup of amazing stories, and the reviews are in. It's guaranteed to be like, I don't know if this is, if they're telling new stories, if they're just reprints of old stories. It doesn't say.
Nonetheless, though, 30 years of Harley, digging the covers. The ones that I picked out were my favorites. Connor's dope. Hughes, love it. Germ, love it. The Bruce Timm, love it. Those are my covers for the Harley Quinn.
Poison Ivy number 4. I read Poison Ivy 3. I liked it, and I can't tell you anything that happens in it except that cordyceps disease is kind of taking over, and she cuts some of it off. I don't know what the end goal of this book is. It's a good read. I really wish I could remember what the heck happened in it, because nothing's happening that's like
memorable.
Yeah.
Right. I can't, even though it's not memorable, and I'm not reading this right here. I like to see Poison Ivy having her own title, and I know you read it, the first issue. You said good things about it. I like the Frizzen cover on this though, man, and that Souza Maker cover. I love it and everything. And I like the Harley Quinn. The Harley Quinn right there from here. From here looks like an Amanda Conner cover. From here, and then from up close, it doesn't, but from here it does. Pretty cool cover there. And then the 1 in 25. The 1 in 25 is okay. A little artsy, a little artistic there. I'm digging it. I'm feeling it. I don't know what this book is doing. It must not be doing. Maybe it's. You know what I mean? But I guess I'll pick it up on trade.
Yeah, I wouldn't go crazy on it. I really do like the Jessica Fong covers, though. I really do.
They are though too. Those are nice.
Sword of Azrael number 2. I'm assuming you did not read Sword of Azrael number 1.
I started reading it. I thought it was a one shot.
No. Okay. So 2 books came out. You got Sword of Azrael, and then you got that Sword of Azrael book that compiled stories out of Gotham, not Gotham, Batman Urban Legends.
No. I was reading this right. I didn't finish reading, so I can't tell you. But it's good to know that we kept on going. I thought it was one. Cool, man. What you thought? What you think of this?
I sort of liked it. There's something about the art style, or maybe not the art style, but the way that they draw Azrael's face, his real face in this. He looks like like Paul Dano's Riddler with long hair. Like, it just doesn't look like John Paul Valley. It doesn't look like him at all to me.
Well, they should have kept him more mysterious, right? And
it just doesn't. No. I mean, you've seen his face before, but like when I think of him, I think of what he looked like in Nightfall or even in White Knight.
Mm-hmm.
I like
story wise though.
There's the concept of the story is okay. Like he's he's free of the Order Saint Dumas. He realized he was brainwashed by them, but now he's like a true man of God in a way, and he leaves Gotham.
Mm-hmm.
And this girl shows up at his doorstep, or shows up at the wherever they are, his doorstep, and she's actually another avenging angel or something, and Vengeance also shows up. It's okay.
I was down for it because we talked about it in the FOC. I didn't finish issue 1. I gotta go back and read it. One of my many books I have to go back and read.
Yeah, it's weird because this girl, I forget her name, she shows up on his doorstep, and like she's like, yeah, they're trying to kill me, and he doesn't know who she is or who they are, and then she basically gets in, and then Vengeance shows up, and he's like, oh, you're trying to kill her, and she's like, no, we're trying to protect her, and then this girl just goes like, fucking, no, I'm here to fucking fuck shit up or something.
I remember I started reading issue 1. It was kind of wordsy.
It is.
That's what kind of like I was like, but whatever. All right.
Yeah, let's keep it moving because we're at 40 minutes and we're still far out. ASM number 6, second print. So this was the Legacy issue 900. Nope.
Okay.
Not good.
Good cover though.
Yeah, I guess. Second printing on a $10 book. Okay, I guarantee you, not many stores buying this one. So this will be a very short print run on this. I guarantee you that. ASM Legacy 900 made no splash whatsoever. Nobody cared. And yet...
I'll tell you what Spider-Man book did. Oh, no, we're not going there. We're not going there.
What?
Come on, man. We're not going there. I'm not talking about the Ultimate Fallout book. Come on,
man. That's not... I'm talking about Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, there's still... I just read issue 8 today, or 7. No, 7. Whatever one that came out this week. Where he is now going to... Norman invites him to Oscorp, or wherever he is, and Norman has built him a new suit. You don't see the glider yet, but Mary Jane is there, and she's selling something for Osborn, and there's pieces of the story that are good, but still, like, where are we going with this story? Like, it's just, I see some hidden gems in here that I'm like, okay, and then there's other things. It's like, guys, like, you're just not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Everything is not landing. You know, come on, give us. They're starting to give a little bit more breadcrumbs of maybe what has happened and why him and MJ are not talking anymore. Her husband or boyfriend or whatever he is shows up again in this issue, and they kind of flash back for a panel. So I see what they're trying to do, and I feel like if this was done on TV or in a movie, it would work. Mm-hmm. It would play out well, but it's not playing out well in comic form. The way that they're trying to do this, not yet, anyway. Go ahead.
You know, ever since I knew Tombstone was like one of the big bads in the story arc or whatever the case is now, right? I'm not too. That doesn't make me want to read it. You know what I mean? Not to say that Tombstone ain't he's a good character. It's just give me like a Kingpin or give me somebody else to get me into this. Give me like a Green Goblin. Let's go, boom. But you pick this guy.
But the thing is, I get what you're saying. I get that. I don't even want them though.
No,
I want somebody new.
Oh, even that. Yes, but you're giving me Tombstone. Tombstone, I feel like is a B or C villain. You know what I mean? But I'm not reading this cover wise though. I'm gonna talk about the cover. John Romita, I feel like he is. I'm sorry. I used to like John Romita. Art, good guy. You know what I mean? But I feel like his art is just dwindling down now.
It is.
Not feeling that A cover. That Patrick Gleason, surprisingly, I'm surprised that's Patrick Gleason because I thought it was Humberto Ramos at first with the Spider-Man eyes because Humberto Ramos does those Spider-Man eyes. But at the same time, looking at Wolverine, looked like a Scott Williams Wolverine. So I like the combination of Patrick Gleason doing those dope ass. I like his art. Everybody thought it was just that black web shit that he did for issue 55 of his Amazing Spider-Man last volume. Good to see that he's showing his artistic side.
Yeah. The other thing is in the issue that came out this week, you see the two vultures. You see Adrian Toomes, and then you see his granddaughter, and his daughter or his granddaughter confronts him saying, I found out you killed a lot of people. You weren't just robbing people, and I don't want to talk to you ever again. So Adrian Toomes is now pissed off at Peter and wants to kill him. So that's where we are. I couldn't find any ratios on this issue. So keep an eye out. Just because they're not here doesn't mean there aren't any coming, but I couldn't find any anywhere. So
you'll see.
Daredevil number 3. I can't say anything because issue 2 has not come out.
I was about to say, yeah, I haven't read issue 2. Issue 1 was dope. Was dope. Real quick, let's just go through this real quick. Zdarsky, awesome art. Volume that he did last run with Daredevil, with Chichetto. Art interior was dope. Glad to see he's doing good things with issue 1. I enjoyed it. Nice little Spider-Man dialogue between him and Matt Murdock. That Maleev, I like it. Simple, gives me a vibe that he did before, like a Bermejo cover that he did a while back. I like that one though. And that's all I gotta say about this.
Edge of Spider-Verse number 1, second print. The first issue was.
Did I read the first one? I think I did.
It was, I guess, as to be expected. The Aranya story was okay. The Spider-Rex one was stupid as fuck, and the Spider-Man Noir one was.
Did we get a new character?
What?
Did we get a new character in it? New Spider-Man?
Yes.
Well, Spider-Rex, right? Spider-Rex?
Yeah, Spider-Rex. And then they mention what the one the whatever the gay Spider-Man is going to be, whatever his
I don't know. But yeah, I mean, with the Spider-Rex. And
Sun
then
Spider?
What happened?
Isn't it like Sun Spider or something like that?
I don't know, but there was other Spider-Mans on a
cover.
Oh,
that's right. Spider Laird. The Spider-Man from like 17 whatever. That was kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Sun Spider. I think they mentioned Sun Spider, if I remember right, in this issue, because Aranya gets a new costume from Madam Web, and I think yes, because they do show at the end of first story it says look for Sun Spider in issue whatever it is 4 or whatever upcoming.
Well, there you go. I know in one of the covers, one of the variants, it was showing these Spider-Mans.
Sorry, pause. I'm sorry not to cut you off. Not Sun Spider, Web Weaver. That's the one that makes the costume. That's the gay one. Go ahead.
Leave it to Beaver. One of the variant covers, you saw a lot of Spider-Mans in the background. We wasn't too familiar with. It was like a Kraven the Hunter type Spider-Man. It was a different type of Spider-Man. I'm not familiar if they were already introduced in the Marvel Universe, but they were kind of like new to me. So I don't know if that cover is doing anything. I don't know. Most likely not, because I haven't heard anything about it. But then if you're liking this, pick up the second print.
Iron Man 23. Another dope cover by Alex Ross, right?
Yo, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, yo.
Yo, at first, I'm not going to lie, I'm like, I thought that was Doom.
Yeah, at first I had to like, like, that shit is just a sick-ass Iron Man with the fucking rings.
Yeah, right? I mean, very reminiscent of the fucking Lobo with the fucking the rings, but obviously these are the Mandarin's rings. But so dope.
Yeah. Multiple list. That this might be another one that's not gonna say low printed, but not really printed as much because who's reading Iron Man? I want to know in the
Nobody.
comments who's reading Iron Man. Besides collecting the covers for the Alex Ross covers, there was another one that he did with the Black Stealth cover. I think it was. That shit was badass, bro. You know, yeah, I had one of my pull lists, I'm pretty sure, and Josh, I'm pretty sure he picked it up too because it was a dope cover. You can't deny it. So you're gonna show it real quick. Hold on, just hang it, hold it up real quick. Boom. Yeah, that one right there. Nice clean copy there, man. Damn,
but this wasn't an Alex Ross cover though.
Not an Alex Ross, no.
No, this wasn't an Alex Ross cover.
Oh shit. Okay, had me fool. Were those shipped good by Diamond? Oh, not Diamond. Is it Diamond?
Not all of them, but the ones I got us were.
All right, good. That's all that matters.
That's right. Because we only care about us.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, we're number one. Let me see.
All you guys get junk.
Yeah, Midnight Suns number 1. So
dumb.
Okay.
I'll finish that sentence for you.
Interested.
So dumb.
I'm interested in this, bro. Who's writing this?
Let's see. Ethan Sachs.
Okay. Are they going? Okay.
Obviously, this is going to have to do, I think, maybe with the game coming up.
Makes sense now.
I still don't understand why they changed the whole Suns to Suns. You know what I mean? Like it's SONS, not SUNS. It's stupid.
But maybe they do it for a reason, bro. You gotta read issue 1.
I guess, but it's only a 5-issue series. I am not buying this. No fucking way. Nope.
I will. I will buy this. I will put this on my pull list. But the one I will put is gonna be the David Nakayama one, the A cover. I really like that cover. You have all the characters front and center there. C covers, you got them all there too, but I just feel like the Nakayama's better. The Eastman cover, 1 in 25. That's all I gotta say.
Moon Knight number 14, second print. I haven't read the last 2 issues. I think I'm done with Moon Knight.
Dope ass cover though.
Yeah.
Damn, dope. Yeah, all right. Yes.
Talk about it.
Yo, Predator. Who the fuck wrote this? I forgot the name of the writer. I had to go back a couple times to. I'm like, oh shit! Like I never heard of this writer.
Ed Brisson.
Say it again.
Ed Brisson.
There you go. Because I cut you off. I want to make sure the people heard. Dude, this was. I thought it was well written. I thought I like the flashback of the Predators. I honestly speaking, when Aliens first came out in Marvel, that book, we kind of like did a new comic book day review. But I talked about it, we read it. It was good, just feeling it, but I didn't get what I got from this. This
really?
Right here got me just like hyped up. For Predator, the interior arts was dope. The backstory is dope. It's just I really want you to read it, Josh. I don't want to spoil it for you because I think you would.
Well, I'm gonna go grab your copy and read it.
Whatever the fuck, just make sure it's the A cover, not. All right.
you want me to read the A cover, not one of the variants?
Don't read none of it. Read it digitally, bro. Nah, whatever. But yeah, man, just the fact how the origin of because you got a first appearance of that character right there. Is a female character. I forgot the name of the character.
Does this take place on Earth or on another planet?
This does not take place on Earth. It takes place on a different planet, but she's from Earth, and she's not on Earth. So, basically in the beginning of the book, she started off as a little girl, and something happens to her, family and, the people she's with. And, you got to get more into it right now. Right now, they just give you a glimpse of what happens, like flashbacks here and there. But she's a badass, as an adult, killing predators and all that. It's just real vicious. It's
Did
really
you watch Prey?
I did not watch Prey. I'm going to watch it, though.
Yo, I haven't watched it, but I saw, like, a cut-up of, like, I'm assuming the last however many minutes of it. Yo, that shit looks so fucking dope.
Yeah, I heard good things about Prey.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it. But yeah, man, I'm excited for. I like all these covers. I like the 1 in 25. That might right there. I might have to put in my pull. I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I might have to just get it because it's awesome.
Spider-Punk number 5. I find it incredibly funny how this went from having 2 incentives to
None.
1 variant to you just get 1 book. This is the last issue. I will get it just to have the whole series. I don't care what's happening in it. That being said, I feel like this series will serve some sort of importance down the road. I just don't know what.
You know what? I feel like this is one of the books that Marvel, even DC does it, right? They get these new characters and they throw whatever the fuck, what I'm saying, to see what sticks or whatever. And from the rumors that we got, Spider Punk is gonna be in the what is it, into Spider Verse, right?
Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, across the Spider Verse. So this character's sticking around, and whether these stories are good or not, from the looks of it, is not, from what I heard. You still get new characters in here, guys. Don't forget that. I'm not saying that we're specking or not, because we don't do that. We're just saying, with these new characters, you never know what's going to happen with them later on in the future with these characters, because you never know, like 5-10 years from now, you go back and that Hulk might be one of the biggest characters. You know what I mean? And you look back, where's his first appearance? Oh, is it not Spider Punk issue fucking 4 or whatever the fuck? You know what I mean? So just pay attention to these books, and hey, whether you sit on them, that's on you. Whether you want to flip it, you flip it. Whatever the fuck you want to do. But Spider Punk. He's gonna be in the movie.
Yeah, I just Spider-Punk is not one of those characters that fucking appeals to me. Although I will say, as I just platinumed again, Spider-Man on PlayStation.
Good job.
The remastered one, so I platinumed it for a second time.
Good job.
The Spider-Punk outfit and the ability is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just wailing on the guitar and it fucking.
Yeah, when I first heard of the real quick, Spider-Punk, I always thought it was a good character. I thought this character was going to be something, to do something. So far, this guy's own title, maybe it's not picking up as steam that Marvel wanted to, but I like the character. I really do. All right, we'll move on. My bad.
All right, Mandalorian issue number 3. Issue 2 still not out yet. Obviously, we know this is a direct adaptation of the show. I know that disappointed a lot of people.
It kind of disappointed me. Yeah, it did.
It didn't me, because like I honestly, I'm like, what else did you think we were gonna get? Do you think they were gonna tell a completely different like story, like an origin story? Or
I don't know what they were gonna do. Whether it was an origin. Well, obviously now we know what is it about. I was hoping more of a side story of what was happening. You know what I mean?
Or like a different take on it, like kind of how they did with the original Star Wars comic.
That's true.
I feel like this issue, for some reason, is going to be an important issue down the line, and I'm not quite sure why. I think you're going to have a huge drop-off after issue 2 because of the first full appearance of Grogu. I think you're going to have a massive drop in a print run. No 1 in 25 or 1 in 10 on this issue that I've seen, just a 1 in 50. So I because there's no real key importance in this. Now, is this the first appearance maybe of Moff Gideon in this one? Or see, what's also going to be interesting, which I almost can guarantee they're not going to put in this comic, is if they're going to put, what's her name in it? Cara Dune?
You know what? Go back to episode 3. Right? Is it issue 1 based on episode 1? Go to episode 2, go to episode 3. See if you see Moff Gideon there. That Ryan Stegman cover is fucking fire, bro.
Awesome.
Fire. Home run. That's a home run right there. So far, my favorite cover that I've seen tonight. Yeah.
Venom 10. Venom just got a little interesting on the last issue. Still not good, but interesting. We find out that Bedlam is actually Eddie. And see, the weird thing is, I think you kind of find out too, or maybe I just interpreted it wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Meridius is also Eddie. And because they're playing with time and jumping into the future so much, I feel like this is Eddie just way into the future after what Kang has taught him to be.
Okay.
But I don't know, man. Books that have to do with the multiverse and have to do with time jumping can get really confusing, sort of. And I don't really like it. However, there are some good things that kind of still shine through. So the series has piqued my interest lately. So they did a good job in issue 9, kind of going back and showing events that happened especially in the first couple books. Now from Eddie's point of view instead of Dylan's, and it's showing, oh, wait a minute. No. This is actually me trying to kill Dylan. So it's or a future me trying to kill Dylan.
Oh wow! Well, I mean,
weird.
Sounds good. I know because Venom and fucking Hulk was like two books that everybody was keeping their eye on, right? With Ram V writing Venom and what's your boy's Kate's writing Hulk, and Venom looked like it's holding up still. It's good to hear that. You know, I know it fell off a little bit, but
it's still not the Venom I want, though. It really isn't.
As long as it's good stories, is all that matters, right?
All right, we come to the end. These top 5s are getting harder and harder for me for some reason. Nothing really stands out. I was gonna put Sweet Paprika number 12 on here only because it's the last issue. I thought it was an excellent run, but I didn't put it on here because if people haven't read it, there's no point in putting it on here for number 12. But I highly suggest you read the whole thing when it comes out in a trade. Obviously, we just talked about this cover for Iron Man number 23, I think it is. Venom, as I just said, story kind of picking up, even though they promised starting, I think, at issue 7 or 8 that you cannot miss the next 3 issues. Well, you guys still haven't, I think, lived up to that promise. But Flashpoint Beyond, as I said before, I think between this and Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, start reading the tea leaves on these, and you can maybe see where the future of the DC universe is going to be.
Yeah. Such a badass cover, though. I real quick, I like that little, you know how Two-Face does a coin flip with the flip? I think that's fucking dope. All right, go ahead.
And then obviously we just talked about Mandalorian. I think this 1 in 50 will be I don't want to say a low print run, but a much lower print run than obviously the first 2 issues. I think you're going to get a significant drop off.
Yeah, I agree, because issue 2 is supposedly the first appearance of Grogu. Well, it is going to be the first appearance of Grogu. Yeah, everybody jumping on that. You know, I don't honestly speaking. Yeah, get your books and stuff like that, but not a big deal for me. You know what I mean? But this segment cover is fire.
Mm-hmm. And number 1, Batman hits the top of the list.
Yeah,
maybe for I think the first time.
I like the fact that you see his eyes through the white lens that he has on his cowl. Yeah, pretty cool, man. Love the list, man. Like the list. All of them got dope covers, so good one. And let's see what you got there, man. Oh, you got the cover swipe. Okay, I see a cover swipe there. The movie homage.
Coming FOC.
Right.
All that. Batman Urban Legends. I wonder how long this is gonna go. They're just going like forever. 19. God. Talked about that. Talked about that. We talked about that. We talked about that. We talked about that and that. And that's some Oni Press stuff. Don't need to talk about that. New champion of Shazam, if anyone cares about that. I don't.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Talked about that. So nothing, really. Now let's go here. See what got added since I did the list. There's a couple books I wanted to talk about in here. There's a couple number 1s. This was not one of them, but a new image number 1, Antioch. There's another image number 1 that I wanted to talk about, though. Where is it? Oh, maybe it's not image. I think maybe it's Dark Horse, actually. Stuff of Nightmares. This is an R.L. Stine book.
Okay.
Dark Horse. Where is it? Shock Shop. This is a new Cullen Bunn story. I was gonna put this on there, but like none. I don't feel. I feel like no one cares about his stuff.
Yeah, I mean, but still, it's still good to put it out there for the people who are watching that are, fans of his.
And then IDW. I was gonna put this one on here. Crashing. This kind of sounded a little interesting. Rose Osler is a specialist. Her focus, patients with powers. At a hospital with a no powers patient policy, when a battle between Boston's protectors and destroyers erupts, Rose is trapped between saving the city's beloved hero by day and greatest villain at night. Except Rose could become a casualty when she's forced to risk her recovery. As Rose pushes past her limits to save everyone else, will she be able to save herself? That kind of sounded a little interesting to me.
It does.
G.I. Joe 298.
See that variant though.
Huh?
I said I want to see the variant.
Yeah. And then Marvel Axe Judgment Day #4. Somebody told me that.
I heard it was an okay read, man. First
That's
issue.
what I heard too.
I gotta go back. I know I flipped through it and it looked good.
Dude, this is the one that surprised me the most. Captain Marvel 41. How is this series still going on? How have they not restarted this one?
Yeah. All right, look at Spidey with his booze there. All right.
I'm trying to think right now. This might be the longest series going for Marvel right now.
Wow. What about what is it, Iron Man?
Nope.
What issue Iron Man's on?
23.
Okay. So I don't know. Yeah, could
Miles I think Miles might be #2. Or wait a minute, is Miles at 4?
I think it's 38.
No, Miles I think might be at 41.
I don't know.
You got that Miss Marvel and Venom coming out. Who cares? Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings #1, second print.
Star Wars.
Bounty Hunters.
Yep. That should cover.
I want to know, is anyone in the chat reading Bounty Hunters? Is that good?
Yeah, Choose Your Path cover there.
New Obi-Wan.
5 of 5. All right. The conclusion.
Yeah, already. God, I wish they were reprinting this freaking omnibus, man.
Volume 6.
They will soon. Don't worry, everybody. X-Men Red, or I should say, don't worry, Josh, because I don't know if anyone else cares. Do we need to do Dynamite?
Yes. Let's see what is it? Stephanie Phillips is drawing. Let's see.
Yeah, right. Wow, that's the shortest Dynamite list I've ever seen. Holy shit.
Let me stop, man. Yo. Before Broski get at us, man. Get your red sodium, Broski.
Yo, however, I will say this. Those freaking Boys omnibuses that they just released.
Yeah.
Dude, I almost bought those at Terrificon and had Garth Ennis sign them.
Oh, damn.
They're dope. And I really do want to read The Boys. I have not watched the show. I have not read the book. And I'm interested.
Yeah. Erratic. I heard
Death Dealer. I want to know how long Death Dealer is gonna go. I like it. I like it so far.
What else you got here?
Issue 1 just came out with a 4th printing, believe it or not.
Death Dealer. That's it. Look like. Is that Grim Fairy Tale shit?
No, Robin Hood.
The Zenoscope though.
I'd say that's it. So, as we say at the end of every show, make sure you go over to CBSI, go over to comicbookinvest.com, say hi to Ben C. I saw Ben C 2 weeks ago.
Give him a hug?
Yeah, give him a hug. give him a big hug and a kiss.
There you go, the cheek.
Try to take off his bandana. See if he'll kill you.
Oh.
So that's it. So this was fun. Nice return.
Yeah, definitely.
10 minutes, kind of a long show, but
it is, man. I mean, shit, it feels good to be back. Why not, right? Guys, if you're watching this on Friday, man, and you're sticking through the end of this shit, uh, make sure you catch us on the Warriors auction, guys, on Friday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, guys, at home of the New York Warriors. Go to the YouTube page. We'll be selling some books there. Not these kind of books. Better books. Like
Good book.
key books.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. And again, man, like I said, man, I gotta get back in the rotation to get more live shows. I want to do live shows. I really enjoy doing those too because I like interacting with you guys live when we're streaming. You know what I mean? So
I think I'm gonna start doing a Magic card show.
You will be by yourself with that, or with Wink or Peanut.
Even they don't want to do it.
Nah.
Dude, every time I bring it up, both them guys are like, "Dude, shut the fuck up."
Let me know in the chat, man. If y'all listen, if we get like a petition started right there in the chat, let us know if Josh should start doing a Magic the Gathering show. I'm pretty sure he'll do it on his channel for you guys.
I'm waiting for Arsenio to hit me back, man. I talked to him at Terrificon, and he said he has some Magic cards for me. I'm waiting, on bated breath or with bated breath. Is it on bated breath or with bated breath?
So okay, well, what is he gonna be training with you or?
I don't know. I mean, I'll give him whatever he wants, cash or if he wants books. I mean, hey man, let's rock and roll here.
Let me get out of here before this guy starts boring you with.
I picked up some sweet cards.
That's the next week, guys. Later, peace.